What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the Madden 22 gameplay beta, the reaction. Some of you guys want to know my thoughts, what I think about it. Now, I want to thank all of you guys so tremendously for all the support you guys rode with me. For those of you guys that tweeted me the PS5 restock and all that stuff to finally help me get one, because I was not going to pay over what the retail price is. So shout out to you guys, and I will also kind of let you guys know, maybe be a little bit patient before you spend those crazy dollars and cents of what they're asking for, because it's kind of wild with these prices, even though they've been coming down a little bit. We're going to be talking about Madden 21, the beta reaction. Now, you're going to get some gameplay from the actual Madden 21 next gen. Right now, we're just doing a little bit of, changes, trying out taking tank off, doing some kind of different things, because the game changes tremendously for next gen, right? So let's go ahead and start talking about what the differences are. Some of you guys are expecting me to rage uncontrollably, and a lot of you guys predicted that I would enjoy next gen, and some of you guys thought that I would just go wild and be like, yo, it's straight trash. The funny thing about it is, next gen is not that bad. Madden 21 next gen is actually not that bad of a game. And for those of you guys that don't understand what's going on, that chose to play it and then go back to current gen, you're going to be in for a new awakening when the game actually drops, and you're forced to now play it on PS5 and Xbox X, because you have to get used to the speed and what they're doing. Now, I didn't get the game when you guys first got it in December for next gen, so they've done a lot of different things to the game itself to kind of speed up certain aspects. But in my opinion, based on what I've seen, Madden 22 is going to be okay. This is the situation, right? I played a few beta games on Madden 22. The movement is very, very similar to what 21 next gen is. So for those of you guys that don't actually feel the game, you won't be able to understand it. It's sort of like when I didn't have the PS5 to be able to play it, and people were telling me, their feedback from it, I can't go with their feedback. You guys know how I play the game, and I show you visibly how I play the game. A lot of the guys that talk about it don't actually, stream it or make videos about it, so you don't really know what they're talking about. So understanding the way that the game plays itself, you're going to have some issues with the way that, you can't really do all that stop and go. But you can get sticky with the game. You could definitely get sticky, you just can't do stop and go. So with those type of things, you're gonna have to get used to that. These are some of the other things that people need to understand. How will you be able to go about getting ready for the movement, getting ready for how the players react, getting ready for, the fact that you can't cover the entire field with one user. That was what I learned a lot about the people that had the problems with the actual game. They're like, yo, Gmia, I don't know what's up with my user, bro. The guy was throwing a streak on the right side of the field. I started off on the left and I couldn't get there. I'm like, what? But that's what you do on current gen. Literally, I was doing it every time you guys watch me stream. If you watch my video, a dude comes out and just start doing whatever they want. It's like, yo, what is going on? Like, it's really, really crazy with the way that everything is. And I don't understand, to the length and the depth of it, like what exactly you guys want from the game. For me now, some of you guys knew, like, yo, Gmia, you're gonna love it because height actually matters. The players will animate. And let me point this out. It's not that easy to moss, because you can still pick it off. And I've played a few people on next gen that know how to pick it off, but you have to be able to strafe. You gotta be able to put your player in the right position. You can't just come out holding triangle or holding Y. It doesn't work. And people don't like that because the game was made very, very easy for a lot of people, which is why a lot of people have success. This game, dare I say, may actually have a decent skill gap, because you're gonna have to know how to use her. And the thing that I mean about the usering, with everything that comes with it, like I said before, if you make the wrong decision, if you make a right when you should have made a left, you're not making up that speed. You're absolutely 100% just not making up that speed. I can promise you that you are not gonna make that speed up. So if you guys can't get used to that, that's going to be a major issue. That's going to be something that's going to be, it's going to be plaguing you for a little bit. You're going to be like, yo, I don't like this. That's why I'm urging those of you guys that tried it out, the next gen Madden, to go back to it and kind of feel it out. Because if you can understand and adapt to next gen Madden 21, you're going to be fine in 22. But if you cannot, if you don't understand exactly what's going on, if you're still like, oh my God, I want to be able to defend the entire field. If you're still like that, you're not going to have fun. All right, the mossing is a whole different aspect of the game. All right, despite all that, the routes, they actually put their foot in the ground when they cut. They actually do stuff that appears to be realistic. And yes, I'm gonna still rage because predetermined animations are still in the game and stuff like that. But the one thing that I learned though, you have complete player movement control. So for those of you guys that have been riding with me forever, you guys know what we've been asking for. What have we been asking for since Madden 17? First of all, let me know how long you've been riding with me, because you know, it's like, yo, bro, I can't control my damn players. The other day, I put together a video, and the guy scored on me, and I didn't rage for the first time. The dude threw the ball across his body to the right side, and the guy was running out of bounds. He caught it, caught himself, and ran for 6. And I said, yo, you got it. You definitely got it. You know why I wasn't mad? Because that's real player control. If the player has the agility and the movement to be able to stop on a dime, we've seen this stuff. We've actually seen it, but we just weren't able to get it on the previous gen. So with the real player movement, I haven't thrown that many predetermined picks. I've thrown them because I was under pressure, or I just threw the ball up randomly and it was wild and ridiculous, but I have not, you know, like I didn't put myself in a situation where I continuously threw it and it was just wild and ridiculous or whatever like that. Never did that, right? So I've been able to get away with certain things in the past that now I can't. Because if I lead that ball inside and for whatever reason I don't make sure that my receiver gets there the way he's supposed to, it's a pick 6 probably. The movement is so ridiculous that earlier today, Longthorpe at running back, I was trying to chase him down from the back with what's this guy's name? Deion Sanders, who, like, this dude just got burnt for 6. I didn't rage about it because Longthorpe, if he has a head start of 10 yards, right, and he has a 99 speed, what I don't get, listen, dude, I know Deion is the fastest, whatever. I understand all that, but bro, if you got a 10-yard head start and you have a 98 speed, it doesn't matter that the guy has a 99 speed. You should be able to get there. You should definitely be able to get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get into the end zone without getting warp tackled or a guy diving. Now, look, there are complaints about the guys that are diving from like 30 feet away. I haven't experienced that yet because usually when I get away from the player, when they dive, based on the movement and the angle that you're running at, you're usually able to do what you're supposed to do for the most part. You see the way that Vern actually cut? He didn't just like seamlessly go like he's a laser beam. He actually cut and you see him move. That's the issue that a lot of you guys were having. Now remember, at the launch of 22, the speed is going to be a lot different because the players are going to be slower. So for me right now with a whole 99 speed team, it's different with the players that they're moving, but I appreciate at least that aspect. So even though I've lost, I think I'm like 13-2 right now, I understand every loss, even though there's going to be some kind of fluke, whatever's going on. As far as the same things that go on that had me raging and trying to rip my face off in the previous gen on PS4, it's not there anymore, even though a lot of the same things are still there. So the beta is exactly like Next Gen 21. So if you like Next Gen 21, you're going to love Madden 22 Next Gen. So for me, I appreciate it. I know there's going to be fluke. And also, I haven't seen a lot of through your body action. I don't know if you guys have been catching that as of yet. With the throws, like the guys stand there and they make the plays. So like I said, I played several games. I played enough games on the 22 beta to know, like, yo, this game is decent. All right. I haven't lost on the beta, and that's not like wavering my, you know, my decision about it. I think it's gonna, if they keep it around the way it is, like fix up some of the play art and all that other good stuff. A lot of other things are missing that they pretty much give you note of. I understand all that. Once they fix a few things, the movement and everything about it, I think it's gonna be fine. I actually like it. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, yo, bro, you're gonna hate it, whatever. I actually didn't. I actually enjoyed it, and I actually played it several times. So it is what it is. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Did you enjoy the beta? Are you planning on getting Madden 22 for the next gen consoles? Let me know. Thank you for taking the time out to watch. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.